Hi guys, and welcome back to cryptochesterg. I'm here today to give you a Bitcoin update on this lovely fine Wednesday now? No, lovely fine Wednesday morning. We're going to be going through Bitcoin here on the short term, the mid term, and the long term, and then we're going to be going through and finding some special trades that we're going to be taking today over on Fairdesk. Going to do some copy trading live in Telegram today. It's going to be really, really good. We're going to make a load of cash. That's why we're here. You know why we're here. We're here to make money. Great stuff. We're going to start off with Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame. and then going through some altcoins. Going to look at the market cipher as well to find some positions, and we are going to review some of the positions that I did take yesterday, and also some on-chain stuff as well. So without further ado, guys, let's get into it. Let's get deep down, dirty, and deceitful into the charts and try and make as much money as physically possible, or plan our day to do so. Wherever you're watching from the world, please let me know in the chat. I'm eager to see. And yeah, let's get straight into it and just start reviewing Bitcoin. Just quickly, guys, on the Leap competition, just to start us off here. I was top of the leaderboard at one point, and now I'm currently down in 9th. Okay, bit annoying. I'm currently trapped in a Bitcoin short from 70,200, and then Bitcoin fell off an absolute cliff last night, and I could have closed my short, but it was actually like 3 a.m. for me, so I was asleep. Very annoying. Okay, very, very annoying, because I would have taken a healthy, juicy bit of profit, around $2,000 profit there, and that would have banged me right back up into this top 5 spot there. So yeah, pretty annoying there, but hopefully we can get another little pullback there for Bitcoin. And even if I close at entry, I'm still going to have that capital available to trade, because with this competition, guys, they actually put a limit on how much you can trade at a certain time. So I can only trade with, I think, 1.4 BTC at a certain time, even though the account balance is like 250k, right? So yeah, stuck in a bit of a hole there with Leap, but still 9th, still got like 18 days to go. Not stressing, it's fine. I know I can pretty much stay on this leaderboard if I can get out of this short position and Bitcoin doesn't bang it all the way to 100k, right? Which I don't think is going to happen. So yeah, that's enough about that. Just wanted to give you guys a bit of an update as to where we're at with that, because I did say if I do place, I'm going to be buying the community some pizzas, get them delivered to your house, which would be really cool. So yeah, that's the goal there. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get straight into Bitcoin, guys. So Bitcoin, to start off with, as I just said, we did see a bit of a juicy pullback coming through yesterday. That pullback was from all-time highs, ATH baby, of Bitcoin, which was currently sat at 73,142 on this fine Bybit chart. Now, I didn't have the equity to short this. I mean, I was short from 70,200, but I didn't have the equity to short it from the top. And as you can see, this would have been a really, really nice short, guys, because you can see, obviously, the resistance from this trend line is very, very, very strong. We've also got a volume, well, all the volume weighted ATR bands for the 1 hour, the 15 minute, and the 5 minute were all colluded inside of this area here, and that was just perfect. It was an all-time high for Bitcoin, so it was just perfect to short that as well. So yeah, all the stars sort of lined up for a really, really nice short position here, and unfortunately, I was asleep when this happened. Pretty annoying, but hey ho, it is what it is. We move on. Let's see what's going to be happening today. Just referencing what we did see yesterday. Get rid of that box for a second. You can see that we do have a clear level of support along this horizontal. The horizontal that I'm referring to is 71,297. You can see here that we do have pretty, it's not the strongest level of support in the world, but it's still support nonetheless. I'm talking 1-2%, and that is this range that we're sort of playing in right now. And the range that I'm talking about, I am going to do something along the lines of this, guys. We're going to have a little bit of a parallel channel range. It does make me want to bring up the sideways money indicator. Maybe we can have a little look at that as well, because when we are ranging like this, it is pretty much God mode for basically playing the range, okay? Now, in reference to the range right now, so my drum and bass is a bit too heavy in the ears today. In reference to playing the range right now, we are back inside that range, and that, as I said, that's 71,300 up to around 72,600, okay? So it is still quite a juicy spot to be in, 1.8% in terms of a move to the up or downside. And what I'm sort of expecting now for the micro short term here for Bitcoin, we have had a little pullback, guys. Nothing too crazy. I think 6-7% from ATH to that low. Yeah, 6.2% there, and you can see how quickly we got bought up. Very bullish sign here. Very, very bullish sign. And we haven't really had a little bit of a pullback since then, okay? So what I would expect is another pullback if we are going to be having a very nice trend to the upside like so. The pullback that I'm referring to is resistance off this 5-minute volume weighted ATR band, which we're currently testing right now. And if we do see that resistance, I would expect us to come down and test this level of support in that range, okay? And that means just around a $500 move, $600 move. So we're talking 71.9 down to 71.3. That's sort of, as an average, guys, is what I would be looking for over the next sort of couple of hours or so if we don't break this high, okay? If we start banging it to the moon, then yeah, I would expect all-time highs. But if we just stay in, maybe said the volume circle, if we stay in the sort of volume pattern that we are seeing right now, pretty dead volume, nothing really happening right now. I think it's kind of dead hours. I think England is asleep, America's asleep, Asia's pretty much just waking up. So yeah, these are kind of dead hours for volume right now, especially from an institutional level. So we're probably going to see a little bit of downside, okay, which is absolutely fine for Bitcoin. Personally, for my short position, as I said, my short position is at 70,200. Not great. Trapped in my leap short position right now. Really want to get out of that. But yeah, ideally, what I do want today, what I do want to see today, guys, is us break this channel yet again, come down to my short position and close at entry. I'm a happy closing at entry. I just need to have that liquid capital on the leap competition to be playing the moves yet again. Okay. Oh, LR made it. Yes, sorry, LR. I was running a little bit late today, as you can see by, or you can probably hear by my voice, a little bit nasally. So yeah, apologies for being a little bit late to the stream today, but we're here. We're very bullish and still, aren't we? Yeah, I mean, overall, on the macro, of course, very, very bullish. But I think I've got a bias today. I did say bearish yesterday, and we did see a lovely pullback. But again, I was wrong, technically, because we hit all-time highs. So it's a catch-22, right? So ideally, what I want to see today with my leap competition, because I'm trapped in that disgusting short, I want to see us come down. So that's probably why I'm favoring that right now. And also, if you actually just look at sort of the momentum here, it's we get a massive spike, it kind of fizzles out, we come down, we might get a big spike again, it might fizzle out, it might come down again, right? So there's quite a few things that we need to consider here. In terms of actually like rallying up, it's actually kind of like in the perfect position right now, because we have had that consolidation, we have had that micro pullback. So yeah, maybe we do see all-time highs today, and the resistance points for the new all-time high that I would be referencing here on the short-term time frame here for Bitcoin would probably be up at around 73, 74. I would be quite surprised if we smash through that, guys. But you can see we do have a weak high coming through on this indicator, basically stating that we do have a weak high there in terms of resistance. I mean, the resistance is strong from there. But if we're measuring that at 6.2%, I think it was something along the lines of that, what I would say is we can average that as like around a 3% move to the downside if we are going to be doing half the momentum of the previous resistance from that zone, okay? So this is what I would be looking for here if we are going to be testing this level of resistance at 73,000, previous all-time high for BTC. Now, if we do break that to the upside, yes, all-time high will be up around this area, but I would say we got the 60-minute, the 15-minute. So in order for these to be in more of a progressive stance and us to essentially do this, ride along it and keep going up here, what we need to see is a massive blue dildo if you're looking at my candlesticks, right? So yes, that's basically what we need to see, and that will basically put these in a progressive stance, and then we can basically trade to the upside alongside it, right? So if we just sort of gradually trend up here, and it's quite a slow process over the like sort of 8 hours or so, and we do see a nice trend or something like that, then we're likely to see pretty heavy resistance from the all-time high and the volume weighted ATR band on the 60-minute and the 15-minute. So please be cautious for those bad boys, okay? Now let's move on to the RSI with divergences. Have we got any divergences to be looking out for here on the 4-hour? Nothing that I can really see. I mean, we've got bearish divergences coming through the wazoo, coming through from Friday the 8th. Did we see any sort of big resistance to the downside from that? A little bit, okay. Yeah, we did see I mean, a considerable amount of resistance on the 5th, but when we see in that confirmation, we didn't really see that much resistance play out from the 8th, okay? So maybe there's more to be left in the tank there. Would you be able to do the stream? Maybe do the stream a little bit later for us UK friends. Would you consider an 8 o'clock stream for us? Maybe, I don't know. I guess that's 8 a.m. It's 8 a.m. for me would be 7 hours ahead, right? So it's like 5. No, planet am I on? 9 is 4. So 8 is 3. I mean, 3 p.m. This is the problem that I've got a lot of meetings and stuff around those sorts of times. It's like mid-direct work for me, so it's a bit hard. So I do prefer to do it in the morning. And also, it's like I'll get up and I'll wake up in the morning, and like, I don't drink caffeine all day. I have one green tea, so I like have to kind of preserve my energy. So I prefer to do this in the morning rather than a bit later on, because otherwise it's like I sort of burn out because I work too much. And yeah, by the end of the day, I'm like, I don't really want to stream. So it's like I prefer the energy in the morning, right? But yeah, it's tricky because I'm obviously on this side of the world, right? So maybe there's plans to be back in the UK, and plans to be in Dubai, and loads of different time zones. So yeah, I'm sure it will vary over the next sort of year or so. See, Tom from Texas coming through. Your audience is small because you quit streaming for a long time. Yeah, man, I didn't stream for a while, but yeah, we out here. We're back now. I was doing some other business stuff, but yeah, it's all right. I don't mind. Honestly, I don't mind having a small audience. Probably actually prefer it. It's less pressure, and it's more of a tightly knitted community. Like if I wanted to like be a big YouTuber and big on social media and stuff like that, I would produce short form content. I'd smash every single social media platform with all the trading content, all the trading tips and everything like that. I'd make content all day, but like I'm not really too fast. I prefer to just do this and chill and trade and do a lot of other business stuff, right? That's what I sort of prefer. But yeah, that's where I'm at. But yeah, I don't mind having a small community and small audience. It is great. It is good. And yeah, the more the merrier, of course. But yeah, so let's move on to Bitcoin here on the 4 hour and see what we're working with. In talking about Fibonacci retracements from all-time high, the one that we're looking out for here is the 0.236, and that is going to be around 65,000 here, which wouldn't be too bad to actually come down and tap that. I would actually quite like that. That would be quite good here for BTC to see a nice little pullback, because we did obviously see a 6.5 or 6.2% pullback yesterday, but nothing really compared to the previous all-time high pullback of around 14-15% there. So maybe there is a bit of juice in the tank to be coming down here. Remember, guys, we're not just going to keep going up here. We need to do some sort of a price correction coming through. So the area that I would be looking for a potential bounce here is the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement. I'm going to be looking at the volume weighted ATR band on the do I have it on this? Nope, I've got it on here, the daily volume weighted ATR band, because I want to be referencing that with the Fibonacci, and you can see that is down at around 54. It's pretty low. Okay, that's pretty low. The 12 hour is up around 58. So we're kind of waiting for them to kind of line up, I guess. I mean, we've got the 12 hour lined up with the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement. So that is definitely going to be a massive level of support to really be looking out for there over the next sort of few weeks or maybe not a few days. I don't see us crashing down in the next couple of days or so. But yeah, next few weeks or so, a big pullback is highly likely. Obviously, we've got the halving coming up as well, so we need to be vigilant of that. So yeah, there's quite a few pullback levels here for Bitcoin in terms of how high we can be going in this current state of Bitcoin, this bullish progressionary state. Then the measure move from this chart pattern is actually pretty high, right? It's all the way up to around 92,000 here. So if we do get to 92,000, I would expect a nice big correction to the downside after that. Maybe, I'm not sure how high that is going to be. How low that is going to be, but it is going to be a significant correction nonetheless, okay? We can't just keep going parabolic, right? It's just not healthy at all, okay? So yeah, that's sort of what I'm looking out for there. And if we just look at Fibonacci again, guys, remember the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement is the area for the confirmation of the reversal, okay? And that is currently sat around 55,900, pretty much directly with the 4-hour volume weighted ATR band and the daily volume weighted ATR band. So we know if we do come down and test this area at all, there will be big bounces. I'm talking serious gains to be making. Like this is an area that you really don't want to miss here. If you miss this, it's maybe even highly likely that we never see these prices again for Bitcoin. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that does play out. Maybe we see Black Swan event, and then obviously we'll see these prices again. But just in terms of a general trend after ETFs, if you look at gold, the chart just keeps going up for a considerable amount of time, and it's quite unlikely that we do see these lower prices again, especially with but retail's barely even here yet, right? We've seen a little influx of retail, but the bull market is begun, right? But it's not in full effect, right? We're sort of like phase 1, phase 2 of the bull market. We've got a long way to go before the real influx of capital comes into cryptocurrency in general, right? And that's why we haven't seen a lot of the altcoins sort of start to take off yet. Ah, good stuff. Whatever you do for us is priceless, and we do appreciate it. Nice, I appreciate you too. A retrace of 65k is on the cards in the next couple of weeks, maybe. Absolutely, yeah. I'll be very shocked if we actually don't go any lower than 65k. I do see us coming down a considerable amount, because if we look at I think inflation was like 10% or something along the lines of that in terms of the dollar value. So we're talking 69k all-time high. So we take $6.9 thousand, add that to 69k. Excuse me, you're talking like what, 75,000, 76,000 is the real all-time high for Bitcoin. That's the real all-time high for Bitcoin adjusted for inflation. So technically we're not at the all-time high just yet. So we're probably looking, I mean, technically we are, but probably looking at heavy resistance from around this sort of area, right? I would see a massive correction coming through from this zone. So yeah, just a few things I'm looking out for there. But again, guys, these Fibonacci retracement areas here, these will change as we go up here, as we set new highs. Remember, these are retracements. So as this high is getting set, these will be moving up with it as well, right? So it's just something to be vigilant for. But yeah, let me know what you guys think is going to be happening with Bitcoin. Yeah, let me know what you guys think is going to be happening with Bitcoin. Can we do a little voting thing? I don't know if I can do a poll in the chat. It'd be quite cool. No, I can't do it on Streamlabs. That's annoying. I have to oh no, it's all gone to pot. Nearly wrecked it then. Yeah, so let's just carry on. Let's just carry on for now. And I'm not gonna be streaming too long today, guys, because you could hear me nasaling up. So yeah, I will be just picking apart some altcoins now. So if you've got some altcoins, make sure you smash them in the chat, and we will get to them very shortly. Money flow index not looking smooth, looking very choppy, so we can't get really a directional trend from that. The vortex indicator is getting closer and closer to a bearish crossover. Okay, when we do get this bearish crossover, guys, we're likely to see some resistance coming through on the chart. Definitely something to be to be vigilant from. Okay, so this is the bullish crossover in line with the money flow index. Really strong stuff there, and you can see in terms of price action, when we do get that, really nice uptrend, and that's sort of what is causing what we have had right now. So yeah, bit choppy here, but you can see when we do get these a nice little bearish crossover coming through from here with the money flow index as well, you can see we do have a little bit of a micro downtrend coming through from there. Yes, a little bit choppy here. We have bearish coming through, so a little move down, and then a bullish after that. So yeah, it's not great, but it does work. It's a great little confluence to be looking out for there, and that's called the vortex indicator, guys. And it is great when you see it trending for a while like so, and then you get the crossover. It's a great sign for a nice little pullback or a pump to the upside. So yeah, that's what I would be saying about Bitcoin right now. I would like a pullback. The pullback zone is, like I said, on the short-term time frame, the Fibonacci areas of around 65. We do a volume weighted ATR band on the 12-hour, the daily as well. Back into this chart pattern. What I would be looking for here is going to be a potential bounce to the lower side here, and that is going to be on this trend line. The trend line I'm talking about is going to be this upward sloping parallel channel, which you can see is spewing all the way down from 20,000 to 30,000. You can see the resistance from these zones, and then also you can see we tested it, and we broke it to the upside and then tested for a level of support. So it's still valid, but you can see the support from this zone is actually very, very, very strong. Okay, so that does lead us on to basically the move of around 20% to the upside after testing this support. So when we come down, test this level of support, depending on when we do, 63, 64, 65, who knows, over the next sort of month or so. If we do, when we do, we're looking for around a 10% trade to the upside from this bounce point, okay? Completely feasible, completely doable. What I'd ideally like to see here is going to be basically volume weighted ATR band 12-hour, volume weighted ATR band daily. These us just trending around this sort of area for a while, maybe setting all-time highs continuously and just kind of doing our thing. While that's happening, volume weighted ATR bands coming up to coincide on this sort of level, and then we could basically smash a massive limit order in here for when we pull back, and then we basically hit our limit order and then we fly. Okay, so that's sort of the ideal scenario there for what we're looking at here on this chart. Let me just get rid of all these drawings. It's not going to let me control delete for some reason. And I see in the chat someone's saying 118 Uday is basically saying, can you look at near token? Abso-goddamn-lutely. I'm actually looking at crypto bubbles, and I saw NEAR has done 22% in the last 24 hours. Pretty good stuff. Very, very, very happy with that. So yeah, we will be looking into that very, very shortly, because I do want to find some trades to look at today, guys. That's something I mean, I do pretty much every day, so I need to find some trades for us to be picking apart. BTC on the ultra swing packages on the daily? No, that's on the 4-hour. No, it's on the 1 hour for the crossovers, because I wanted to talk about these crossovers. Because you can see we have had a bearish crossover, guys. We did see a bit of a downside here. Did see a bullish crossover, and nothing really happened from that. So that is actually a bad trade there. But what we are lining up to is a potential bullish crossover yet again. Okay, so could be progressive to the upside if we do see that happen for the triple EMA and the double EMA. Okay, definitely something to be looking out for there. Could be looking at the super trend. Nothing happening on the linear trend spotter. Super trend, nothing too crazy. I mean, we have had a bit of choppiness back there. You can see a sell signal, buy signal looking pretty strong there. These little yellow triangles do mean bullish continuation, so that's something on our side as well. Pretty much it for now. Yeah, pretty much it for now. We didn't get the CCRSI CCRSI trade that we were looking for. We were ideally looking for it to come down a little bit further. That will happen in the future, guys. And you can see we're looking for that 75% profitable. Not a bad little move that we are looking for there for Bitcoin. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Let's move on to some altcoins, and let's start chopping it up. Just gonna mute myself for a second. Good stuff. Right, did I get the music on today? No, I didn't. My bad, guys. My bad. See if I can turn it up a little bit. Apologies for that. Do forget things sometimes. It is what it is. But yes, let's look at Maker, right? Let's look at MKR, because MKR was just gonna get rid of all this juice here. This is basically what I was screaming about on the chart yesterday. Sorry, on the stream yesterday for this lovely, lovely position. Okay, the position that I'm referring to here is using these volume weighted ATR bands, which I can't stress enough, guys. I use them every single day. They're pretty much God mode to be trading here. Get rid of some indicators so you guys can see. Yeah, it's a bit colluded right now. Colluded or polluted? Polluted's probably a better word. Yeah, so let's go with that. Okay, so you can see these volume weighted ATR bands, they're all in the same sort of stance here. And the ones that I am referring to is the 4-hour, the 3-hour, and the 12-hour. And the 12-hour is not there right now, so I do want to bring that back up. 5 minutes, get rid of you. Bring up 12-hour, good stuff. You should appear somewhere around here. There we go, the 12-hour is in. Okay, and this is what I was basically screaming at on the stream, saying, guys, we've had a massive, massive move to the upside. We haven't bounced on the 12-hour just yet. And we're coming down. We've got the 4-hour, the 3-hour, the 15-minute. It is looking insane for a bounce. And we know when we see these come together really, 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 really tightly, if you will, then the bounce is just pretty much God mode, right? So I got into Maker just as we came down around this sort of area, 25.2, 25.1, and I was like, okay, we're dumping, we're losing all volume weighted ATR bands, this is not good, and I was actually on a call to my brother, and I was like, bro, this is going up. There's nothing you can say that is telling me that we're not going to bounce here, okay? So it was basically what happened was a 12-hour test, and the 12-hour test played out pretty goddamn perfectly, but, we came down, Bitcoin started to dump, right? Bitcoin was dumping, and obviously I was in the dump, but just before the dump, okay? So it started to like kind of dump a bit. Nothing like we saw the 6% pullback because I was asleep for that, annoyingly. But I did see Bitcoin start to dump, us lose all major volume weighted ATR bands here, and I was like, this is a stop loss to entry sort of scenario here, because if we come up and test and then Bitcoin carries on here, it's going to be a bloodbath. So what I did, I set a take profit on my position on copy trader and only made around 30 bucks. And then I woke up to this disgusting mess. Yeah, this insane move to the upside, worth upwards of around 20%, right? Yeah, north of 20%. So pretty annoying. Okay, completely missed the whole move, but it just validates what I was saying here on yesterday's stream, that these volume weighted ATR bands, when they group together like so, the move to the upside can be insanely profitable, especially with these altcoins, right? So yeah, maybe we can try and find some of them today. Okay, why not? If you are just joining the stream, guys, I'm streaming every single day, Monday to Friday. So make sure you drop a sub, make sure you hit the notification bell, and you're never going to miss one of my uploads or my live streams. Good stuff. And you are new to the community, link is in the description. If you want to follow my trades, link is in the description as well. Good stuff. Okay, so yeah, let's have a look at, what was it? It was near, right? Let's have a little look at near, and let's see what we can dissect from that. It's not on my market cipher watch list, so let me bring up my other watch list for a second. Even when the rising's done. Near. Okay, Near is on a screamer right now. Very, very good stuff. We're seeing highs get created in this micro uptrend. Really, really, really strong stuff. Lico 100 wants Lico 100 wants algo, so yeah, no sweat, bro. I'll get onto algo as well. I'll add that to the list of requests. And guys, if you've got requests, smash them in the chat. Straight away, guys, what I'm saying for this asset is it's parabolic, it's unhealthy, it's not a great chart in terms of a trend, in terms of healthiness. If you're climbing Mount Everest, right? If you're climbing Mount Everest in a parabolic motion and you haven't taken the time to hit base camp 1, rest, get some food, relax, consolidate if you're a chart, then you're going to go parabolic and you're going to hit the top of the mountain and you're basically going to die, right? So we can't be having that. You need to consolidate, you need to relax, and then you need to go for another wave up, base camp 2, consolidate there, and then go up from there, right? But if you're not doing that, you're gonna go parabolic and you're basically gonna crash down, and we can't be having that. Okay, so Near right now is looking in the parabolic stance, so really be aware for a potential move to the downside here. In terms of market structure, let's break that down for a second. This is really quite polluted, so I'm just going to get rid of all these for a second, because it's just a bit too much. Okay, it's a bit too much. Okay, yeah, so in terms of market structure, what we're looking at right now, we're going to bang in a low, and the low, let's get rid of these as well. Yeah, we're going to bang in a low around this area. Let's get that going. There we go. That's the low that we're looking for here, guys. And you can see from there we do have higher low confirmed because we have broke this high. Great stuff. Great stuff. I'm just gonna bang all these in, guys. I'm not gonna explain it. Just get it done quickly, and then we can get some sort of direction and price prediction as to where we think this is going to be going from that point. Would actually like to get Fibonacci retracement going on this as well. That would be quite clean, I think, for a move like so. Okay, right, so higher lows galore. Let's have a little look. Roger, pullbacks are getting weaker and weaker as we head up here, which is not great because that signifies a bigger crash to the downside. Okay, so what we're looking at right now, we have got the confirmed high low for this uptrend is down at around $6.66, funnily enough. And this is going to be your market structure high or low. This basically signifies if you're still in this you're still in a nice market structure uptrend if you are above $6.66 there. So yeah, pretty good in terms of progression to the upside. You can actually come down here, you can range in this sort of area and then take another leg up, and that would be a nice, still healthy market structure uptrend. So that's something to really be looking out for there. If you are going to dump down to this sort of area, it's going to be worth around 21%. Probably, I would expect a Bitcoin pullback and near to follow suit there with probably a lot more progression to the downside. That's sort of what I would expect there with Bitcoin at all-time highs near enough. So yeah, be aware for that. And will this happen fast? Absolutely. The next point of concern to be looking out for there for a potential bounce point here is going to be the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement from the low to the high, guys. That is priced currently around $7.10. Okay, $7.10. Do you want to short the top? Is probably a question you're asking right now. Probably not. I mean, it's always great to short the top, but you don't know where the top is right now. Okay, so for example, if you are going to be putting on a leverage short, with the progression that we are seeing here, you're seeing moves of literally like 73%, 22%, 28%. These are not small puppies, right? It's 27%. So if you do get into a leverage short here and it starts to really bang it, then you're very likely to get liquidated or hit your stop loss. Okay, so it's very easy to fall victim to a trap here, shorting the top in a bull market on an altcoin that's not essentially woken up that much just yet. Okay, so yeah, that's sort of the areas that I really would be looking at for this trend. And again, we have gone parabolic, and let's look at the previous trend that we did see for this coin before, because it kind of looks like the same sort of scenario here, guys, because you see we've got the higher low, higher high market structure, parabolic motion to the upside, and then what do you know, massive crash. Okay, what are we seeing here? Higher low market structure, higher high market structure, and then sorry, these are, I haven't got the H's marked in, but the yellows here, the yellow lines you see, they are the confirmed higher lows. We've gone parabolic. We're likely to see a pullback at some point. Okay, so the pullback areas for a bounce: 0.236 Fibonacci retracement, $7 and $6.06. Okay, so yeah, overall very bullish, but due a pullback is what I would say. Volume is looking great as well. Let's move on to another altcoin request. The other altcoin request I can see in the chat is going to be AVAX from LR, and I'm intrigued to look at this asset as well. Let's have a little look at AVAX. AVAX, just going to look at Crypto Bubbles quickly, because AVAX on Crypto Bubbles is up around 11% today, so that's very bullish. Okay, very good stuff. But let's look at the chart, because again, very progressive to the upside, very parabolic. What have we seen over the last day? We have seen a massive goddamn move. Okay, over the last 2 days, we're up. Well, we hit highs of nearly 37%, still up around 26%. So what does that tell us? It tells us that a pullback is needed. Pullback is needed, and that is what we're seeing right now. The pullback that I'm referring to is likely to be... Oh, that looks good. That looks very good. Okay, this is an exact scenario of what we saw yesterday with Maker. Okay, what we saw yesterday with Maker. So I'm just going to jump to that chart very quickly for the people who have just tuned in, because the volume weighted ATR band, that's the volume weighted average true range, guys. The 3 hour, the 12 hour, and the 4 hour. When these guys group up together, the support that forms on this is like, I mean, it's God mode. Okay, and let's just bring up that chart so I can just show you very quickly. Don't want to waste your time here, but you can see, what did we see yesterday? 3 hour, 4 hour, 12 hour volume weighted ATR bands. We've got the 15-minute as well, but you can see the support that we actually found on this bad boy. Yes, the test was quite strong, but you can see after that, absolutely exploded to the upside. So that brings me back to AVAX, because this is definitely something that we can be looking out for today. Okay, because oh god, that looks good, man. That looks really good. Definitely going to be looking out for a lovely long there. Let's get some Fibonacci going on this asset, and let's find some I'm going to do that as the swing low today. I mean, this is it's quite messy, guys. Just give me 1 sec. Let me clean this up for you. Let's get rid of these. Sometimes the chart just gets so polluted with noise. To apologize. Yeah, so you can see this is going to be the Fibonacci move to the upside, and then this, oh look at it, it's lining up like I don't know what it's lining up like, but it's lining up really well. 0.236 as a Fibonacci retracement area for a bounce there is really, really clean with the volume weighted ATR bands. So guys, this is actually going to be a really nice long position that I'm looking for today. And yeah, over the next, this is the 4-hour chart. So maybe the next 24 hours, we could see a nice long. The long that we could take advantage of, I'm probably going to be going for around 4% here, up to this crucial level of support. And that is probably referencing some previous price action. There we go. Look at that. Lovely, lovely support there. And that is momentum from that zone. God damn. That's ridiculous. Yeah, look at this. Really, really, really nice support from this zone that we can be referencing in terms of the live price today for a lovely bounce, guys. This is going to be very interesting. Now, as we just saw, the bounce from this area can be very, very strong. So we need to basically take into consideration we could actually bounce like that and then come down later on and then hit the volume weighted ATR ones that are currently grouped together. But definitely something to really be looking out for there over the next 24 hours is going to be AVAX. So I'm going to be going over to Market Cipher quickly and just marking AVAX on that trading watch list for the day. Oh, that's a shame. They don't have AVAX on Fairdesk. That is a shame. So I'm going to have to trade that on my other exchange. Sorry guys, I can't be doing that on CopyTrader. That's a bit annoying, but hey, it's going to be a trade that you can all be looking out for. Okay, so yeah, definitely want to be looking out for there. Let's move on to another token. Let's have a little look at Whiff. Bit of dog whiff hat from LR. Should really make a meme coin watch list at this point. Chest it on there. Gentle reminder, hit that like button, please. Yeah, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, if you're enjoying yourself right now, if you like the TA, if you're getting value, and smash that like button. I am here Monday to Friday, every single day, every single morning, Monday to Friday, weekdays. And then every single morning I am basically doing a stream and basically picking apart the charts for my day, planning some trades for my day, showing you guys my trades. And you can copy my trades on Fairdesk there as well. And we do have a tightly knitted community as well there, guys, if you do want to join that. We're literally talking in it all day long about trading, crypto, about other stuff. We've been around for around 2 years now on this channel. Obviously not a huge channel. It's absolutely fine. And yeah, it's a tightly knit community. So yeah, if you want to join, you're more than welcome. Dog with hat. Dog with hat. Right. Yeah, so maybe coming up to all-time highs, we did see a nice pullback. We did actually see a bullish hammer stick candle after a nice little pullback here. We did see a pretty much shooting star candle at the all-time high there, but that has caused some downside. With a hammer stick, that is basically meaning that we're going to be seeing a bit more upwards momentum coming through there. So yeah, pretty bullish, I would say, straight away on this asset. We're looking at the is it the 7 SMA, if I've got that right. Yeah, the 7 SMA on the WOD machine here. We're basically trending above that really nicely. Okay, so what we're looking for here for the confirmation that we're going to keep sender to the moon, we're going to be looking for this 7 SMA to be holding on the daily. Okay, and in terms of a price for that, guys, it is going to be currently sat around $2.10. Okay, so yeah, looking pretty good overall for Dog with Hat. Trending wise, it's parabolic, if you will. Yeah, pretty parabolic. But overall, it is still looking great, guys. It is still looking really, really good. If we are jumping down to the midterm, you can see we are bouncing very nicely on the 21 EMA. That is going to be the yellow, breath there, the yellow MA here, the yellow EMA and you can see the support that we're getting on that really, really clean. We've just claimed that again to the upside after bouncing on the 55 EMA, after bouncing on the major volume weighted ATR bands as well. So yeah, overall, I would be bullish on this asset to be clearing all-time highs over the next sort of day or so. What level for the all-time high that we can be expecting before a pullback? Let's see, what did we break last time? Around 4% to the upside there, and around again 4%. So this may be something that we can be looking out for. Again, 4% is going to be around $2.61 for this in terms of an all-time high. Now, guys, the reason why this is pulling back quite aggressively after every all-time high, it's basically because it's a meme coin. People are there to make their 5x, make their 10x, make their little bit of money, and then they start to panic sell, and everyone loses their head and and the fear of missing out on the gains, and everyone starts to sell, right? And then the FUD comes through. After that, you see a lovely bounce, and then you see all the FOMO come back into the chart, and that's why it runs up yet again. So yeah, just be vigilant that you will probably pull back after every all-time high here for these coins. And you can see all-time high, massive pullback, all-time high pullback, all-time high pullback. It's just continuous with assets like this, okay, with these meme coins. So yeah, just be vigilant for that. What is next on the list? Who have we got there? Just looking at the chat, we've got Mindless Musician. Boom, boom, shake the room. Let's go. Let's go. Mel G saying, hi, Chester. Nice to see you on the stream there. We got Kanika as well coming through saying MDR token, and a bit of Dave P as well. Nice to see you guys all on the stream. Do appreciate you coming through. And let's carry on with some altcoin requests, and let's see if we can find some trades for today to be looking out for there. We've got the ticker Super, says Mindless Musician. Let's have a little look at Super. We're going to be doing a bit of Bybit. Technologic. Okay, Super is quite a nice chart, actually. Not bad. Not really sure on the utility of this asset, if it has any. Overall, in terms of market structure, looking really, really bullish here. You're breaking highs continuously. You've got your higher lows coming through in terms of the confirmation of breaking highs here. Higher lows again. Higher lows again. Really, really, really nice stuff. Okay, so yeah, nice uptrend coming through. The high low that I would be looking out for there, if you are going to be staying in this market structure, is going to be here, $1.06 there. This is the point. If you lose this zone, then basically it means you're due for a reversal. Okay, if we are going to be doing reversals here, let's do some Fibonacci. Okay, and the Fibonacci reversal point is going to be from there to there. And we're going to be looking at the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement here, and that is going to be the zone. If you lose that 0.5, basically means you're going to have that reversal in the trend, essentially. Okay, that's a gaming coin, maybe a GameFi coin. Sounds pretty cool. I think a lot of people are saying that Axie isn't gonna be doing it this year, this bull cycle, as much as it did last time. So maybe we are looking for a new contender to be the new GameFi token. Okay, so GameFi is going to really take off when we get a lot more retail adoption coming through to cryptocurrency again, right? And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. So yeah, stack up on your GameFi coins is what I'd say. Not financial advice, of course. But yeah, overall, nice bullish trend, looking really good. Micro bearish trend, guys. Absolutely fine. Just a little pullback. Nothing to really be too worried about there. What I would say is volume weighted ATR on the 12-hour is going to be a bounce point to be looking out for there. You have already bounced on this zone. Just be aware, you have already bounced, so the bounce won't be as big, but it will still be a bounce nonetheless, and that does line up with the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement as well. So maybe you're looking for around a 5% move to the upside from there. Don't know if you can trade this. Yeah, you can trade this leverage. So yeah, definitely a coin to be looking out for that for a lovely bounce. Let's break this down even further onto the micro. See if we can bull flag the hell out of it from all-time highs. Because if that is going to be on the cards there, then we can be looking for a potential breakout scenario here. So that is where I would be drawing my bull flag, getting as many touches of support as possible. And you can see that this is going to be the measure move. The measure move to the upside is going to consist of something along the lines of this. Probably would expect downside and the continuation of this trend to continue for now. But the move that I would be looking for would be something along the lines of that, around 8%. Taking profit as you go up. You know the score, guys. We can't just be blindly longing and hoping we get the 8% move. No, we want to be staggering our take profits as we go up. Once we hit our first take profit, we move our stop loss to our entry point. And that way, guys, it's a risk-free position. Okay, it's a completely risk-free trade if we move our stop loss to our entry point after we hit our first TP. And then if we get reversed on, we get stopped at entry. Yes, we do. But we've already made that paper, already made that money. Okay. So yeah, that's what I would be looking for here for Super. So to the downside, this would be your bounce, lining up with, well, that's actually lining up really nicely. Yeah, I would expect downside coming through from here, and the bounce is actually going to be pretty goddamn perfect from this zone. 1.27, really nice move to the upside to be taken advantage of. Obviously, do your own research on that good stuff. Let's move on to MDR token for Kanika. MDR. Okay, MDR. This is we're not seeing that much conviction for a coin, unless you guys can see it and I can't. But nope. Sorry, Kanika, I cannot find it on TradingView, so we're gonna have to skip that one next time. What was next? Nothing. Great. Okay, we'll move on to Market Cipher, because I want to see if we can find some trades for the Market Cipher today, guys. And that is going to consist of us trading on the hourly. And yes, this isn't the Market Cipher indicator. What I've done, I've taken a Market Cipher indicator, I've broken it down, so it's a lot more easy to explain to you guys as we are going to be trading this live. Because if it's all in one indicator, it's very, very confusing for people that are looking at the indicator, at the assets as well, right? So let's have a little look and start from the top of the watch list here on the Market Cipher, and that's going to be ADA. What we're looking for here is smooth money flow. Don't really get that smooth money flow, very, very choppy. So I'm going to be looking at Ape, not very great money flow either, not good, oh, this is not bad. It's not bad, but we've got smooth money flow here. We've got main anchors and we've got sub anchor here. This would be our long position, guys. And again, I haven't looked at this chart, but we do have this long being activated here. Smooth money flow, stochastic crossover there, and then we do have a bullish VWAP crossover as well, and a bullish buy signal. So what did that give us? We are below all major moving averages, so it wouldn't be a huge trade there, but the trade would have consisted from here up to these major moving averages for around 1% there. So yeah, pretty good stuff. I think he got the letters jumbled. Oh, did I? Did I do it wrong? The MDR. I will go back if I did do it wrong. MDR USDT. Maybe she got them wrong. MDR token. Okay. MDR token. Unfortunately, we're still not having any luck here. Maybe it's MDX token, MXC token. Sorry, guys. I'll let you do that. And while we're doing that, we'll have a little look at RN. Bit of render, I think it is. Not MDR. Okay. It's all good. Nice little win there. Love to see it. Love to see it. Let's break this down, guys. So let's start off here on the daily. Absolutely parabolic market structure. Interesting. Market structure high or low is all the way actually down at this level around $5.56. So pretty low, not great for us there. But one thing that I do want to say on this pullback like so, setting this low around $10.57. If you do see a move to the upside breaking this high, now you've got a lovely pullback. So then what we're going to do, we're going to be banging in this here. This is the high low that we want to be aiming for. And the way that this confirms, guys, is basically if we break this high. We need to break this high, and then we will confirm this higher low. Okay, so yeah, that's sort of what we're looking for here. Not confirmed just yet. We can still come all the way down to $5.55, and this would be our I mean, that looks like a pretty good pullback here. Let's back up a bit here. Let's back up a bit. Yeah, that's going to be a significant pullback in my book. That's going to be a pullback in my, yeah. So the most recent higher low that we are going to be referencing instead is going to be here. So let's get that drawn in. Let's get the color change for that. And yeah, sometimes you miss things, hey. But yeah, that's going to be around $9.18. So you're still in a bullish stance, still in a nice bullish trend. If you are going to be if the price is still going to be above $9.18, you can still come down and test this area and still be bullish. You can see the 12-hour volume weighted ATR band coming through as well. Let's get rid of the WOD machine for a second, guys, and just have a little look at this, because you can see the support we're getting on this 12-hour volume weighted ATR band. Very clean. Okay, very clean. So if we do see the price of render, I think it's called render, coming down here, testing the most recent higher low, testing the 12-hour, you can like to see a really nice bounce there. So it's definitely a point to be looking out for there. let's have a look at the chat. What do you guys think is going to be happening with this coin? Do you see highs getting broken? I want to see a 1 in the chat if you think we're going to be breaking highs for this asset, or a 2 if you think we're going to be coming down to this higher low and having a nice little test there. For me personally, I think we're very, very bullish, and we've had a lot of progression to the upside. And if you are looking for a nice consolidation pattern, this is great, and you do see a pullback from that zone. So when we do see the momentum come through, the trend is great, and the pullback isn't that big. Okay, so we've had a nice bit of momentum coming through. So probably what I would expect here is probably just a gradual downtrend, gradual bull flag being formed, and then a nice break from that zone. Okay, so maybe 2 or 3, 4 days, 5 days of just sort of sideways action ranging in this zone. Okay, so let's have a little look at this from a more of a micro charting perspective and see if we can get some sort of bias on that. I mean, that is going to be a straight high there, and if we are going to be trying to do a bull flag or something along the lines of that, then I would probably, I mean, it's going to more be a falling wedge, guys. It's more going to be a falling wedge. You can see the bull flag is not great there, but the falling wedge pizza slice is what we would be looking for here, and that is going to be something along the lines of this. I mean, it's pretty choppy as well, guys. Pretty choppy. Okay, so that basically means that the breakout from this falling wedge is going to be, in terms of a measure move to the upside, something along the lines of this. So if we do see a move, there is going to be a nice little trade here that could consist of around $6. Okay, not $6, 6.21%. But with that being said, we could still be forming a, I mean, it could also be a parallel channel at the top of this trend. Okay, so what I'm saying with that, you can see we do have that horizontal line at the top, guys. It's going to be something along the lines of this. Okay, so the parallel channel that we are looking for here is something along the lines of this, because you can see the support on the lower side again. Support, support, support. Very, very nice stuff. Momentum from this zone is really, really nice and strong. So probably what I would expect here is this 6.21% to play out, but what I want to see first is a nice test of the volume weighted ATR band on the 3 hour, and then we do have the 4 hour and the 15-minute coming up to say hello as well. Yeah, the 4 hour and the 15-minute coming up to say hello as well. And if these guys are going to be together, then I would expect maybe a wick to the lower side like so, and then a nice little move up. Okay, so there is definitely going to be a long position to be taken advantage of here. Okay, very, very good stuff. See quite a few new people on the stream as well, guys. We are streaming Monday to Friday every morning here. Very good stuff. If you are a fan of the channel, if you like it, drop a sub, drop a notification. If you want to copy my trades as well, guys, you can do that over on Fairdesk. We've got about 60 spaces to be filled here. We've got 7 people copying so far. So yeah, looking pretty good. We're doing a $4,000 challenge to $100,000. Currently up at around 7K. So yeah, up around $3,000 so far. Looking pretty good. See, the community is making money pretty much every day. If I'm making money, you're making money. It's a win-win-win, right? And I am executing a lot of the trades that I do say on this stream on Copy Trader. So yeah, it's quite cool because I update you guys in the Telegram as well, and you can follow along with the trades. Yeah, it's a good little mojo we got going on. Okay. Yeah, let's. I see Kurd on the stream again. Nice to see you on the stream there, Kurd. Hope you're having a fantastic day. And LR says, "Hi there. Hit those likes, guys, for our man Chester. You know why we're here. We're here to make money, cold hard cash." Yeah, I remember previous bull run, we were on the stream, and it was like, we used to like look at the camera and be like, "You know why we're here. We're here to make money. Cold hard cash, baby." It was it's good fun doing all that. But yeah, I might get into the spirit of that again. But yeah, I'm going to be going across the market side for now, guys, just because I want to find some trades for today using that. So yeah, let's quickly bang that out. Just want to get that done. We've got smooth money flow here, so that's not looking too bad. We're actually looking for a second. Oh no, the momentum on the main anchor here isn't strong enough. We need for our second confluence here, we need this up really, really quite high, 49 to 60 there, or 50 to 60 in that area. Once we get our main anchor, then we're looking. So this would be an example of a main anchor. Then we're looking for a sub anchor. Okay, main anchor, sub anchor, short position, entry point, dump to the downside. Okay, so that's sort of what we're looking for here. Again, main anchor, sub anchor, main anchor like so, sub anchor, entry point, short position down. Very nice stuff. So yeah, that's sort of what we're looking for here. Load of other confluences as well, but that's just the first two that we need to sort of dissect here. Okay, so yeah, what's next? Smooth money flow, not looking good, and you can see the smooth money flow, guys, is like this. Smooth money flow is green to red, but you see it's very, very choppy here. So there's no sort of direction in the trend of the money flowing in and out of the asset. So we can't be using that, right? Stop Hunt's my favorite setup to trade. Nice. Oh yeah, I've heard people talking about this in the community yesterday, actually. Definitely something to really be looking out for there. Did you hit your exit on the BTC drop? No, I didn't. I was asleep, man. So frustrating. Yeah, I'm in the Leap competition, right, on TradingView. 90,000 traders. I'm currently 9th. Okay, currently 9th. But I'm trapped in a BTC short right now from 70,200. I was asleep when this dumped down, so I completely missed it. So frustrating. I would have been happy cashing out at entry, but now I basically don't have the liquid cash to be trading this back up. So I'm pretty annoying. So I'm kind of trapped in a situation right now. I need Bitcoin to dump back down for me to get out at entry, and then I can play the swings again, because they only let you trade so much with your Leap account, right? So yeah, I mean, I've got 18 days left, 90,000 traders. I'm 9th. I can't really complain that much. Feel pretty good about it. Being on the leaderboard is great. So yeah, I've got, as I said, 18 days left. I think it was. Yeah, 18 days left to really stay on this leaderboard and climb up a bit. So yeah, I'm not too worried. But yeah, just need to release that capital. Yeah, let's get back to the market cipher quickly, because I don't want to waste your guys' time on this. I just want to get this done. Money flow. This is a great example of really nice money flow for BNB's been looking really good recently. I mean, there's main anchors and sub anchors, so you kind of missed your position here. You kind of need a reset here. So you've got main anchor over momentum, really good. Sub anchor as well. So this would be basically your short position with stochastic and VWAP crossover as well to the downside. Really nice stuff. And you can see whale signals coming through as well. Really nice short position. It's just a nice little example for you guys there. Let's have a little look. We're looking for that money flow. I mean, I'm just going to bring this up big, and then yeah, we haven't got that smooth money flow here. Sometimes there's no trades on the market cipher for the day, guys. Sometimes it happens. It is what it is. We actually had a day earlier this week, I think, that we didn't see any market cipher trades. And hey, it's absolutely fine. We don't need to rush into positions. It's not a problem. But yeah, this is just one strategy that I run through every single day on the stream to find us some positions. And sometimes there's 3 or 4 trades on the watch list for copy trading, and I get in them, and we've had great success. I think we're on maybe a 15 trade win streak on copy trading right now. It's just insane. So yeah, really good. Momentum is very strong here, but money flow a bit choppy. Okay. Yeah, money flow not great. Money flow getting better, but still quite choppy. Yeah, not great. Watch this is getting shorter. I mean, money flow there is really nice, but we haven't got momentum. We've got the momentum for a main anchor here, but the sub anchor is all the way down here. So we haven't even looked at the chart yet, but what I would expect here is stochastic. You can see that crossover to the downside. We've got the entry point here, and you can see red cross there. Perfect. Really nice short position. So you can see how valid these actually are, guys. Anything for Matic? No. Money flows. It was nice, but it just got a bit choppy after that. So this isn't bad. Yeah, this is not bad. You can see this could be a good one. Maker, typical. Traded Maker yesterday and traded a different strategy on Maker. But yeah, we'll see today. Okay, so what we're looking for here is smooth money flow, guys. You can see money flowing out of the asset here, and then flowing smoothly back into the asset, now flowing out of the asset, and now what we're seeing, likely to see the momentum to the upside play out very strong. But with this being said, guys, you can see we've got a massive main anchor with momentum to the upside here, okay? And this is going to be our sub anchor. So our entry point is pretty much coming up very soon for a short position. You can see we're about to have stochastic crossover as well. Let's see if we've got any other confluences, because we're kind of looking for around 6 or 7 confluences here, guys. And you can see VWAP is coming down as well. So the VWAP crossover we're looking for as well for a short position. And where are we? We're bouncing off the volume weighted ATR bands on the top side here. We've got a nice big gap between us and the moving averages. There's going to be a move of around 2% here, I would say, for Maker to the downside. So definitely something to be looking out for there. It looks really quite clean after seeing such a big move to the upside. We're going to be playing this swing to the downside worth around 2%. Looking really nice stuff here. I'm just going to check the chat quickly. We've got Kurd saying, trading hurts me a lot. I had above 90% win rate. One bad trade lost me all my money and destroyed me. Oh man, that sucks. I didn't trade for a year and just got some money to hold some coins. That's pretty brutal, man. It happens to the best of us. I remember when I was I started trading, right? And I left my 9-to-5 job and I saved up, was it $5,000? Yeah, I saved up $5,000 and I was like, yep, I'm good. I can do this. Let's go. Yeah, basically lost it all straight away. Basically blew the whole account and was like, right, back to the drawing board. This is where a lot of people stop and quit trading because they just get basically stabbed in the heart with a knife because it's pretty terrible. So after that, I was like, right, back to the drawing board, start learning again, start studying, get more strategies and work out why you lost that money and dissect what you did wrong. And it's a lot of it is psychology. It is risk reward. You can't be risking more than 5 to 10% of your account in any one trade. And you've got to be very, very vigilant, and you have to really sometimes bite the bullet in closing positions that you're underwater in. That's one of the hardest things I would say of being a professional trader. It's closing those underwater positions, because it does hurt. But you should be basically on Copy Trader. It plots your charts. It plots your trades in a chart of how much you're winning and how much you're losing, your pullbacks from your account balance. And that is a really, really good way to determine what's a good decision to do. So if you are underwater in a position and you haven't lost a trade for 15 trades in a row, you should probably close that trade, because charts are life. Essentially, charts, numbers, they make sense. Life responds to these things. If you look at like the COVID chart and stuff like that, TA works. Okay, I mean, look, Maker's dumping now. I'm gonna miss this entry, but yeah, TA works. And everyone's got to have pullbacks. Otherwise, you can't just go parabolic. Otherwise, you'll crash down, right? So yeah, sometimes you do need to close a position underwater, which can be absolutely brutal, but it can be worth it, and it keeps the mindset strong. Essentially, it does suck sometimes, though. I'll tell you that. But yeah, I would recommend from what you said in the chat, like you lost 90%. No, sorry, you lost your whole portfolio basically, like I did. Your risk reward, that's one of the biggest things. Don't ever put in more than 5 or 10% of your portfolio into a position, because then you're going to be chasing your losses if you do lose that trade, and chasing to win and stuff like that. And it's not really that great. So if you lose, say, 50% of your portfolio, you're likely just going to go, put in the other 50% in my next trade to try and make it back. That's really not the best way to go. One analogy and one strategy that I did here, which this will actually provide quite a lot of value to you guys, I think. If you think about flipping a coin, right? If you flip a coin 10 times, flip a coin 10 times, it's usually 50-50 chance that you're going to you're basically going to get heads 5 times, tails 10 times, right? So if we do a trade ratio of a long position here, this is just an example, guys. Let me actually just get to an empty part of the chart. Let's clear off some indicators, because this is